Welcome back to the BSL. I'm Derek Danger and together with me still Cookie, and we are about to head into the second matchup, which is going to be Vegan Unit 4 versus Imantes 5. Now going into the rosters, Vegan Unit 4 have Tafish in the jungle, so a roster change for Vegan Unit 4. Chafilo in Tafish in top, Chafilo jungle, Raski Karistaya mid lane, Garu and Inafu bot.
Yeah, and for Imantes 5, we still have Godux in the top lane, Homeless Master in the jungle, Face in mid lane, and Fabi with Rutsko together on the bot lane.
Wait, you said Vegan Unit 4 is going to be a roster change. Who's going to be on top?
Well,
because Tafish was top laner beforehand.
Yeah, Tafish was there. I thought they said something about Yoft coming in for them in the top lane, but I guess it won't be for this matchup.
Well, we'll see, as they all of them haven't been.
Oh no, Yoft is in, so it is Yoft in the top lane.
So yeah, Yoft is going to be the top laner, and well, this is going to be a pretty interesting matchup because I think that with Yoft on top lane, it could be an all-around even matchup.
Yeah, because they have started to play as a team, and together with Yoft, they have I'd say an upgrade in the roster. I don't know how much they have played together with Yoft, but if they have practiced with him enough, then I think this would be a really close matchup.
And well, Yoft was the top laner for Estonian Vipers, which was jungler for Estonian Vipers, which was the top Estonian team before BSL. They didn't get all the players together, so they did not come in as a team. Now one of the members is going to be in the top lane, and well, yeah, I don't know how the top lane is going to go match because I haven't seen Yoft play in a while. Jungle, Homeless Master versus Chafilo. Chafilo dominated the last week, and Homeless Master has been making a lot of plays as well, especially on the Evelyn pick, so we might even see that as a ban.
Well, yeah, I think the Evelyn will be banned out, but I think that Vegan Unit 4 will go back to as they played against Iron Bulls, as they won't be the ones making the plays, more they're going to be the ones reacting to the plays, as I think against weaker teams they want to make the plays, but against stronger teams they want to play it more not safely but reactively.
And well, Imantes 5 have made a lot of mistakes in the previous weeks. They had huge leads in the early game, but also huge deficits. So from behind they know how to get back into the game, but when they're super ahead, sometimes they get a little bit too cocky and make plays they shouldn't have. And yeah, with the style that Vegan Unit 4 has of just punishing the mistakes, they might even make a stylistic matchup here.
Yeah, and I don't like Vegan Unit 4 want to play that team fighty type. While Imantes 5, we haven't seen too much team fighty compositions from them. Usually they go with the 1-3-1 or at least the 1-4, and not the top laner being the one, but the Facing being the one that's split pushing. So most likely I expect the same. Most likely Raska Karstad will go with the Cassiopeia, as I think it's his strongest champion. If he can pick it up, then that would be really good for them. And yeah,
we saw some. Maybe Facing will get like some flashbacks
from Iron Bulls.
Yeah, from Iron Bulls, where Salius just ran over him. But that was like the matchup, I would say. Echo vs Cassiopeia, but well, yeah, Raska Karstad has been playing a lot of it. And last week we saw both sides of the matchup. Raska Karstad playing Cassiopeia and playing against it. So he's definitely prepared.
Yeah, and we are in the champion select of the first game for Vegan Unit 4 against Imantes 5. So yeah, I think we're going to see a team fighting composition versus a 1-3-1. It's going to just come out on which team can macro better.
And the Evelyn as the first ban. The last 2 weeks, Iron Wolves and Keep Yourself Alive left Evelyn open for one game to feel how it feels to play against it. both the teams banned it for the second one, so they didn't like it.
Yeah, and the first ban for Immense 5 is Olaf. Don't want to see that against for Chaffewall. And Echo also banned out, so Faison won't be able to pick that up. But he still has the Yasuo, so that could come out. Thresh ban, so...
And yeah, we saw Thresh in the last week's highlight from Inafu, and that was like a game where Thresh was picked into Morgana and still doing a lot of plays. And well, Zaya banned, so looking from the previous weeks, I would say that we might see like a Jhin first pick or something like that. Or maybe Swain. Swain's still open.
Could be. I know that Garu likes to play Israel, so we could see him go with that pickup. Could happen, could happen.
And Cassio be banned as well. So yeah, Swain is open, Kai'Sa is open if anyone's brave enough.
But they go with Swain.
Yeah, Swain is the safe pick. As versus Kai'Sa, there's a lot of counterplay, I would say. Well, a lot of Caitlyn you can pick into it. Caitlyn is always pretty strong. And Kai'Sa hovered and locked in. Now, we don't know if that is in the AD carry position, which is most likely, but it could also be in the jungle.
Well, I think Camille is going to be in the jungle.
Or maybe Camille is top, so I feel like there's a lot of flex pick potential.
Yeah.
As I'm like the master of flex. Actually, challenger
in flex.
Yeah. And, ooh, Trundle in the jungle.
I think that's one of the picks that has become really popular and really strong, as we saw Iron Wolves actually go with Trundle support to help out with the tanks, because yeah, that was pretty good. And okay, that's going to be jungle Trundle.
And yeah, Tom Kench as the support for Vegan Unit 4. Now together with that you can pick almost anything. Maybe you shouldn't go for Vayne. But, well, in this specific matchup, and Faison will go for the Taliyah now. A long time ago, Faison played only Assassins, and then Taliyah was the first control mage he picked up. If Taliyah is a control mage.
I guess she is.
She's something along those lines. She can be anything. And in the hands of Faison, she can be an assassin as well.
Yeah, if he wants to. Jhin is banned out, so they won't be picking that up. Caitlyn is still open, so they could go with the Tahm Kench Caitlyn bot lane. That's a pretty strong bot lane, as Caitlyn can play as aggressive as she wants and then be saved by Tahm.
And Alistar banned, so they don't want that crazy combo with Kai'Sa Alistar, where Alistar just goes in, gives free passive stacks to Kai'Sa, and then, well, Kai'Sa is free to do anything because Alistar is distracting everyone.
Yeah. But from the start, we already see Vegan Unit 4 have a really tanky composition, and at the same time have Trundle to help out with the enemy tanks.
If they will
if
have
they
one.
have one, yeah. As that is still a big question mark.
We can still see some Twitch Lulu activity. It would be interesting seeing in BSL if one of the teams would pick up like the Twitch Lulu cheese.
Yeah.
But I think the teams are
Cassiopeia cheese. That's the one I want to see.
I think the teams are like experienced enough to play versus Twitch Lulu. A lot of people have met it in solo queue, but we have the Lulu, so one more missing piece.
Kai'Sa.
Lulu Kai'Sa. Well, that's not the same as Twitch in the jungle and Lulu solo lane and doing that old stuff.
Actually, in solo queue today, I saw we had Lulu top lane and Master Yi in the jungle.
That was the old one. The old one was Kale in the top lane instead of Lulu. Lulu is better with Twitch and Kog'Maw, while Kale is better with Yi. Even though I think that Lulu can go with Yi as well.
But Misfortune picked up for Vegan Unit 4. That's an interesting pick.
A lot of lane dominance with the Misfortune. We saw it last week as well, Garu picking it up.
Yeah. So that's good to see. Some new picks, refreshing everything, and they are going to pick up Cho'Gath in the top lane. So Swain is going mid lane against the Taliyah, and they have a really good teamfighting composition.
And well, what's going to be that? Yeah, Irelia, or maybe Fiora, as we got the Ooh, what will Godox pick in the top lane?
It's hard to say. LoL
Or Nasus?
Nasus.
So I actually don't know. We might have missed a couple of messages because in the previous week, when Imantis 5 had like substitutes, they played a lot of Nasus in the top lane. Maybe now, after seeing the success with it, Godox picked it up as well.
Could be, but a really good matchup. Yeah, I think that this is going to be really fun. The Camille, in the end, is going into jungle. So Homus Master had played against Warden's Camille jungle, so now he feels brave enough to pull it out. And yeah, they have a pretty good roamy teamfighty. I think they kind of have it all around. They have the Nasus for split push, as I think Nasus is the best split pusher in the game if you can get through the early game, because it's really hard to deal with him.
What about Tryndamere?
Well, Tryndamere, that's the Onyos one. There you have to talk with Onyos. He will be able to tell you what he thinks about that one.
And well, while the players are loading in, we'll take a short break, after which we'll have the first game between Vegan Unit 4 and Imantis 5.
You spray, you trip. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
I want more G's than the L. 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 So rap out till I black out.
And we are in the game between Vegan Unit 4 and Imantas 5.
Yeah, and both of the teams are playing it safe, I think. Yeah. Chuffy was AFK. Why is there not a pause?
Well, maybe that's like calculated disconnection.
Could be, but yeah, he is back. So if Iman's 5 would have invaded, then they could have had a pretty good catch-out.
Well, and I want to see what this bot lane can do versus Kaiser Lulu as well. Miss Fortune used to be the queen of the bot lane, like half a year ago.
Yes,
That
yes.
was a terrible meta in my opinion. I really disliked it because I couldn't play it.
Yeah, I didn't like MF at all. And it was like MF, Jin, and Varus. And I couldn't play without the Varus at all. I only knew how to play on hit Varus.
Israel was there as well.
Ezra was there as well, yeah. But my Ezra was pretty bad. And MF, I didn't want to touch MF at all. And the only champion I played was Jin. And then Jin was banned and I wanted to dodge.
Well, that's always an option. And, well, we have interesting start. Chafilo will pick up the red buff solo. And we might see some level 1 action on bot lane and Afro and Guru trying to cheese it.
Yeah, but meanwhile, Homeless Master
And well, they will get spotted.
Homeless Master and God both are taking away the blue buff, stealing that away, so an interesting start.
Well, Homeless Master will lose a lot of HP here. Already popped one potion. We'll have to smite this away. And where's the Trundle? Where's the Trundle?
In the mid lane.
In the mid lane already going on facing. He still has both summoners and we'll save them both. Chafilo getting lower. Ooh. Facing, turning it around.
Yeah, but Homeless Master also level 2 gank on the Raske Karstay. Raske is really low.
And well, Homeless flash forward will not be enough to auto-attack it. And there's first blood on bot lane going. And yeah, we see support dying from Rutsko. And well, what happened there?
And I do finish off Raske Karstay. Now enough in trouble looking to get in a safe position. It does manage to go away and an interesting start from them.
And yeah, both supports with 1 kill and almost Master with 1 as well. Now we'll have blue buff to blue buff. Interesting start.
Yeah.
And the matchup on mid lane. Now top lane. I think the top lane is going to be not the most exciting matchup yet. And afterwards it's going to be really really hard.
Yeah, Jaffiwall now is going to try and steal away Homeless Master's red buff, but Camille is going there, so wait, no, she goes for the Raptors?
Or does she? She goes to ward, but it's a little bit too late. Now level 2 is level 2 still at 330. Not the standard opening you usually see from the junglers, but in these games I would say good adaptation from both of them.
Yeah, Jaffiwall understood that Camille most likely will pick up her own blue buff, so did go and steal away the red buff, so good read from him. And yeah, it's going to be hard for Raske Karstay in the mid lane, I see will be most likely farming under the turret most of the time, as they are facing can easily push in the wave. And the bot lane, yeah, I'm really interested in how the bot lane matchup is going to go out, as we, this time around we don't see MF too much. So seeing her back is interesting, how she will be able to pressure the lane. And what build will she go? Will she go crit or lethality?
Well, she will most likely go lethality. She started Comet for the laning phase, and I don't think that it's worth even trying to go crit. You just go lethality, maybe go something like one lethality item, the same Duskblade into the Black Cleaver. We'll have to see though.
Yeah, and Chaffewall, I guess he's looking for a counter gank on top lane, or they might go for the dive onto the Nasus.
A lot of minions on top lane. Nasus does have the flash though, so he might try to turn this. Silence comes through. The pillar gets put down, knock up, and nothing that GOEX can do on top lane. He just gets straight up destroyed.
Yeah, does die there, and that's a really good early play from Vegan Unit 4. And if they can keep up these plays...
Envelope mid lane, big fight, facing getting the seismic shove onto Raski Karstaya.
Yeah, and Soul there is getting pushed out of the lane. Is really hard to play against Talia. And if Facing can just keep doing what he's doing, then it's going to be longer for Swain to get his items and become useful.
And well, close knife fight on bot lane. Everyone's low. Fabi, fortunately, has both summoners and more HP than Vegan and False bot lane combined.
Yeah, and that's going to give him a lot. But Inafu does have this Targon stack, so they will heal up pretty nicely. Back up. Camille, though, looking to go bot lane. Most likely will take the Krugs, and then they could go for the dive here.
Now they have to be careful. Inafu doesn't have flash and should die here, but Garu gets one kill, flashed away from the W from Camille, and that's 1 for 1. Oh. And almost getting a kill on Fabi. The double off hitting him. Minion staying super low after that.
Yeah.
So if that would have killed the minion, Garu would have gone away with 2 kills.
And that would have been big for them. 1-0-1 for him. Camille now did kill Inafu, but yeah, good read from Garu that he was able to pick up Rutsko there, and then also was able to almost kill Fabi.
Well, Raski Karstaya holding it well versus Face, and even though he died one time, he's dead even in CS.
Yeah, and that's what you want. You want to just stay as even as you can, get as much gold as you can in the lane, because you need to scale up for the late game. And it does seem like Raski Karstaya has played Swain a lot.
And dodging everything from Facing.
It's playing really well right now. And I would say the mid lane matchup is the matchup we want to see more. I have to check it out as much as we can, as both of those players are going to dictate the game.
Now, Holmes Master is already at the blue buff, and Chafilo is running in. He gets spotted by the ward, so will he be there in time? Both junglers have smite, so it's going to go by that. And Holmes Master misses the smite. He doesn't have the hook shot, and he gets knocked up. He gets destroyed after with the knock up, and well, Swain just pulled him in. Now GOEX is the next one to flash away. Whoa.
Yeah, but it did survive that one, so everything okay there. Garu and Inafu now have a more even lane.
Now Chafilo going on Facing, puts down the pillar, Facing has to flash away.
Yeah, really good plays from Vegan Unit 4. I thought that they would be the ones reacting to the plays, but they kind of reacting to the plays, as Camille was in their jungle, so they reacted to that and got punished that mistake from them. And yeah, Vegan Unit 4 can easily...
And well, Facing getting rooted, and Swain with the ultimate going in, still has the flash, so Facing should die here, and Raski Karstaya with the solo
kill. Oh my god, Vegan Unit 4 are beasts right now.
At the start Fabi, a little bit of out of position. And they get poked down, and let's take a look what Garu decided to max, and he went for the E-max. So the good old and top lane, another gank onto Godux, and he's already 0-2.
Yeah, at the start of the season, I thought that Vegan Unit 4 are going to be the one team that is going to fight for staying in the league. And now they're winning against Imantas 5, making the plays, punishing them. And yeah, just such like they have grown so much since the start of the season. And they should like become coaches, as they have become so good at the game in these 6 weeks. And if every team could be as good, Surreal Gaming would be fighting for the top 4 spots now.
Well, I don't know if you said in the first weeks that Vegan 4 are fighting to stay in the league. We should rewatch the VODs together.
No,
I think we hyped up Vegan 4 pretty much, well, quite a lot in the first weeks, but then get underwhelmed by
Could
them.
be, because I thought that they wouldn't be the contenders.
And well, Ultimate going in on bot lane. Fabi has to flash away now. Roots go without no mana, eats that tongue lash.
Yeah, Faison was looking for a roam, but as his laners were really low, decided not to go for it. And yeah, right now top lane is above in CS, has more.
And they took the first turret.
Yeah, jungler is about the same, but they are looking for a kill on Raska Karstaya.
Takes the ultimatum, catching out Raska Karstaya, flashes away, but gets pulled back in. And he's getting super low, tries to dodge everything now. Almost master hook shots away. Now, Righteous Glory will be enough to catch up, and a dodge from Homeless Master. The wall is going to go through, but it just knocks Yaft closer. Now it's a 1v3, but everyone's running away. Chafilo from the side will have the pillar, and Faison gets knocked up, ultimated.
Does not have flash?
And yeah, Faison dies to Chafilo.
Yeah, and 7-4. Vegan Unit 4 are just able to out-macro Imans 5. The rotations are really well, reacting to the plays really well. And I don't know, Imans 5 should, I guess, slow down the game a bit, but they can't, because if they slow down a bit, then Swain gets his items, and it's looking really grim for Imantas 5 right now.
And well, Garu getting dived on bot lane, and he's trying to turn it around. Everyone's super low. Teleport comes in from Raska Karstaya. Fabi is still alive, still has the flash, but no summoners.
Yeah, and he was able to dodge the CC from Raska Karstaya, so they are able to survive that, engage. Yeah, Trundle meanwhile picks up the Rift Herald, so they will be able to destroy one turret if they want to.
And Godux turning it on to Yaft. Yaft has nothing on him, no mana, no nothing, cannot feast on Godux, but will he get it? He gets the kill, 1v2.
And the minion block!
And yeah, minion block goes through, and so does the Triumph, getting the HP back, and that is a big turnaround on bot lane. Double kill as well for Garu. So Vegan Force just winning on all fronts.
Imantas 5 are falling apart, crumbling like a cookie. And they can't really do anything about this. Garu and Inafu are going to deal so much damage to the turret, if not, are going to take it actually. So
Yup, surviving that on top.
And the Chaffee Wall Spiller coming in, and the minion block that didn't allow Goduk to follow up on the kill. And yeah, pretty lucky.
And well, I don't know if lucky. I think yeah, Yaft should have died there, but still.
Yeah, but happens. Raska Karstaya pretty low, but yeah, he is Swain, will be able to heal back up. But Homeless Master there is working around, looking for something. And we have another pause.
We have another pause. Now what's going to be? A free 50-minute surrender?
It could be. This is like in Dota 2 where they have the pause, have some banter, and then they go back into the game.
I didn't know that. That's like regular for Dota.
But Dota is really toxic in a way where when somebody is going to solo kill somebody, they pause the game just to trash talk them, and then they unpause the game and kill them. So that's pretty fun in that game.
That's a game for me. Although I don't like the. It's not that I don't like Dota. I just I'm super bad at it, and I don't want to invest my time. Meanwhile, mid lane, pretty interesting kill as Lattelecom killed Homeless Master while being in the Tom Kench's belly.
Yeah, that's a pretty good combo where if Swain gets low, by a chance, if he is low, he can just get eaten and the ult will still heal him.
And well, on top lane there's a fight. Nasus uses his ultimate just stay alive, but will he? Yapt with the Righteous Glory goes in further and the knockup will land. One more hit and the feast will come through.
Yeah, and meanwhile, Chaffee did pick up the Drake, so they're making plays all around the map. Yoft coming in his first game, doing so much work. He was able to just fit in the team right away. And yeah, looks like an upgrade for them.
Well, that's the first game, you know, like it's called the honeymoon phase. So we will have to see more from them. Maybe it's the matchup. Nasus is not, it's not bad into Cho'Gath. It's like a scaling matchup, but Cho'Gath got an early lead. So yeah, Yaft looking for something in mid lane. Faison does have the flash. He flashed away. Knockup will not land, and Faison will survive.
Yeah, but Garu and Inafu both our mid lane are looking to demolish that turret and destroy that one for the team.
And Garu going for the full lethality. Using the ultimate, and Faison, well, gets wild growth from Rutsko.
Yeah, almost falls there.
And I like these plays from Garu, using the ultimate in those situations, just putting down more pressure, not letting Faison wave clear for free.
Yeah, Lattelecom bot lane against Fabi. Doesn't want to trade, as Camille is there, does know that she is there, and is playing it pretty safe now. But yeah, if Fabi can get some items, he will be able to deal a lot of damage in the team fights. But he will be doing it for
well, Fabi going in deep. Homeless Master going in as well. Lattelecom flashing away. And what do we have here? Chaffilo putting down the Rift Herald and going bot.
It does seem like, I guess he forgot that he has Rift Herald and I used it before it ended. But it is going to be mid lane, so they will be able to open up mid lane tier 1 turret, and that will open up the map so much.
And it might be a 3-way sandwich here. Ooh,
3-way?
3-way sandwich now. Chaffilo looked for a flank, but he got flanked instead of that.
Yeah, but now
another flank coming through.
But it does seem like everybody is going to get out safe and sound. Chaffee, I mean, Godux having a really tough time in the top lane.
Has his Trinity Falls finished, so he might start to scale a little bit faster now with the CDR and all. But yeah, it's pretty rough to play against the Fed Cho'Gath, as he can just run you down.
Yeah, and now the game.
And talk about Fed Cho'Gath, he's going to force the smite from Homeless Master.
Yeah, but he is looking to gank Faison now. It does pop.
Faison doesn't have flash. Now Tom Kench comes in as well with the Abyssal Voyage. And Yapt will secure the kill. And Yapt on the Cho'Gath already with 8 stacks. And yeah. Oof.
And Fab almost gets caught out by Lattelecom. Does react fast enough. But that could be the tier 2 turret in mid lane. Okay, no. All Imans 5 are roaming, or no, only Camille is roaming to mid lane, and I think Camille and Wu will have a hard time defending this.
I don't think that they can defend this.
Well, she is getting some creeps in there, but yeah, they do so much damage to the turret.
Although it's pretty hard to siege as MF, she's not the best turret taker. Well, Fabi. Wow, he gets dived by Raske, but Raske backs off in time.
Yeah, doesn't.
As Homeless Master is going to bot, Raske doesn't have flash or ultimate now, so he should be a free kill, but Homeless Master is there alone. And here comes Hex the Column, and Homeless Master secures the kill.
Yeah, but again, Chaffee and Yoft catching out Godux in the top lane. He will fall, and yeah, they are going to keep pushing in the lanes and maybe get the top lane turret.
Yeah,
At least go for it.
Godux being a little bit too deep again. And what's happening here?
And
Rutsko
Rutsko
flashed
gets
away.
caught out. Oh, but he ults himself, so he will be fine, I guess. The pillar should be up
And
soon.
well, another BESL voyage now. Will Rutsko survive? Now Faison's there. Faison gets the kill on Garu, double kill. Now Rutsko does finally fall, but Faison might even get the triple here. Uses the threaded volley on the wrong direction. Thought Inafu would stay there.
Yeah, unlucky.
And well, turning it around. And maybe before game we thought that if Imantas 5 get too big of a lead in the early game, they might start making suboptimal plays. It might be the opposite right now.
Yes, but still, Vegan Unit 4 do have some good plays. It was just a really nice outplay from Faison there, as he was able to just pick up the triple, almost the triple kill there.
And well, Faison on the Talia has been a force so far in BSL, not only in this game. In this game, he was up against the Swain, which is not the easiest of matchups. Pretty hard to do anything against him. Got solo killed. Now he's looking for redemption.
And they are still going to go with the 1-3-1, where Swain is in the side lane and Cho'Gath in the side lane, and both of them getting nice leads. They still need a bit more items on Swain before they can start thinking about ending the game. And when they do get those, then it's going to be really hard for Imant 5 to.
And Faison might be caught out here.
Could be.
Flashed away. Will he get rooted? The Homeless Master comes in to zone them away. And well, Faison getting lower. Ooh, eats an auto and gets like 25% off. Fabi's the next one to get caught out. Does not have the flash now. Homeless Master goes in, Hextech ultimatum onto Ruskikers. That might not be the right target. And a big ultimate from Garu, using the bullet time in the right place. Triple kill for Garu. Can we get for the fourth? Can we go for the fourth one?
That is going to be banned for Vegan Unit 4. Yov doesn't have Feast, so he won't be able to secure the ban with that. But Imant 5 don't have the smite, so they should be able to just pick it up with no problems. I don't think that.
And well, it seems like Godux will try to go for the steal with the E, but he should be careful.
Yeah, but
and enough we're in a weird place.
Out. He is going to fall there, and that is going to be a free Baron for Vegan Unit 4. They do take it pretty slow as they don't have too much damaging targets, but yeah, they do pick it up in the end. Yoft is 6-0-5 right now. A really good game from him, and Garu 6-1-4 was able to just melt Imant's 5 in that one team fight.
And I think that players have not played versus Misfortune in a while, because those places in the jungle are really where Misfortune excels in the chokes, and there we saw that, and that's only the beginning for Misfortune, as she hasn't even gotten her Black Cleaver yet.
Yeah, is going to pick that up now. Hasn't finished her boots yet, as why do you need boots if you can buy lethality?
Yeah, exactly. Even the boots of speed might be a little bit too much there.
Yeah.
Right after the new runes, when the new runes came out, there was a build with Misfortune where you went 1 Infinity Edge and 5 Black Cleavers with the Transcendence Mastery, which gave you a lot of AD for exceeding the CDR limit.
Oh, okay.
So you were like 3k HP and with 600 AD Misfortune. It was a little bit too much.
Yeah, but Fabi.
And Fabi, getting lower. Yaft cuts through 1v2 through the shields.
Yeah, Raska Castan now caught out by Faison.
Flashes over the wall, and that's going to be memento wasted. Oh, maybe Homeless Master will just stick around, and they will 1v3, but their hookshot misses. Hextech ultimatum is a targeted ability, so it cannot miss. And Ruskikers falls. Godux gets the kill, but their base is falling.
Yeah, the inhibitor is going to fall. Yoft is preparing bot lane so that they can just roam bot lane and keep pushing that way in.
Yeah, they will have another wave on bot. They have the cannon minion as well. No banner of command yet. Inafu is building towards that. But they will just reset, play it safe, since their mid laner is dead. And yeah, get the Cloud Drake, why not?
Gives even more movement speed to all of the champions. Benefits Swain as when he ults. He likes to have extra movement speed so he can stick to the target. And that is going to be a stack for Yoft to pick up.
And Yoft already with 10 stacks have used all of them on the minions, so no more free stacks, but it seems like that everyone is a free stack for Yoft right now.
Yeah, he's so strong now. And Imantas 5 are having a hard time doing anything right now. They have like made plays against Raska Karstaja, but I think those were deliberate plays so that they can just open up the base, as they can't 1v1 Raska Karstaja, and right now I would say they can't even 2v1 him, so that's why they had 3 members there.
But well, they got the kill, and now Godux finished his Sterox gauge, so they might even go for a team fight right here.
Could be. Raska Karstaja is not with the team.
Godux will have the blast plan from behind, so a possible nice flank.
Yeah, but it's
still hesitating.
So fast.
And here comes Godux, or does he? Here comes Godux from behind. The Nasus flank is coming in. Garu is going to be the target, but he gets eaten by Nafu. Now they will turn it around. Teleport comes in from Raska Karstaja. Hextech ultimatum on the Garu, but it's not enough to kill him. Now Kaiser gets 1 kill on Raska Karstaja. BESL Voyage coming in. Inafu alone, and he might even fall from that, or will he? Fabi getting lower and lower. Chafilo getting caught out, but yeah, that's 2 for 1. 2 for 1 in favor of Vegan Unit 4.
Yeah, but Face and together Fabi doing so much damage to the tanks, they didn't expect that they would do so much. But Yoft already full HP because of that, because of the Warmog.
But this was the first attempt of team fighting versus Vegan Unit 4, and since it was the first attempt, they forgot that Vegan Unit 4 does have the Tahm Kench. Because I think this was the first time that Tahm Kench used Devour as a defensive ability.
Yeah, this was the first time. Vegan Unit 4 now have an easy time.
And Facing getting caught out. Facing has no flash, and he's going to fall to Yoft, and another stack.
Another stack for him.
Well, ooh.
All they need to do now is just go bot lane, siege that, and they most likely have finished off the game. Don't see how they could throw this. But with Imantas 5, you can never know, because once they came back from a big deficit, so they could do that this time as well.
Versus what team was that? Was it Surreal Game?
Maybe. No, I think it was Public Enemy. It was
Public Enemy.
Yeah, it was Public Enemy, where they were almost they were sieging the top lane, and they had
a big comeback.
Yeah.
And that was really into the late game.
Yeah.
But this is not. This is only 26 minutes in. Only 2 items finished for each of the members versus 3 items on Vegan Unit's 4 side. So it's going to be a rough fight, but they might do it. We have to see. Yeah, Chafilo getting devoured and getting carried away.
Yeah, getting carried away. 806. Yoft hasn't died once yet in this game.
I don't think he can die even. With the Warmogs, he has 6k HP, and here comes Rootsko, or here goes Rootsko. And Yoft didn't even use the stone plate there. Yeah, he just flashed ultimate.
And that is going to open up the base.
And a big bullet time from Garu. Now Godux wants Garu, and he gets it. But it should be the game here. Raska Karstaja getting low, and well, Homeless Master kills him. Now only Fabi to defend this. Can Fabi 1v3 versus 3 tanks?
Fabi.
So Fabi is trying. He has no damage versus the Choga. Has to flash away the knockup. Redemption comes in to heal them back up. Now what is happening there? The turret should fall soon, and it does now. Fabi still alive, trying to do something. Will be the most damage probably after this. And Fabi dies now. Rootsko flashes away. He finally has the flash. And that is the game won. between Vegan Unit 4 and Imantas 5.
Yeah, vegan.
So 4 is better than 5, apparently.
Yeah, it looks like it is. And surprising. Well, not too surprising because I thought that this could happen. But I didn't think that they would be so dominant in this game.
And, well, everything started like from level 1. Crazy invades. Homeless Master started with the blue buff, with the enemy blue buff. Like, there was a lot of fights. And at the start, Imantas 5 got 2 kills versus 1 kill.
Yeah. And in the damage graphs, you can see that Faison actually doing most damage in the game. And the Yoft is the second one, so really great game from him.
And yeah, Yoft making the debut game in BSL, crushing everyone, ended the game with 10-08.
Didn't die once.
And
that was against Imantas 5, one of the top teams right now, which was like splitting first place with Public Enemy and Iron Wolves.
If something like this, if we see a another Cho'Gath game from Yoft, I think that GOEX should opt in for his Gnar. He's played a lot of Gnar. Pretty okayish in the matchup, can snowball the game on his own. So that might be what could sway the favor to the Imantas 5 side, because top lane was the most crucial matchup in this one. Chafilo helped Yoft quite a lot. That's for sure. They dived GOEX, and afterwards Yoft was just able to 1v1 him. Bot lane won from Vegan Unit 4 as well, 2v2.
Yeah, they were able to. The MF pick, surprising Fabi most likely, came in strong, was able to 2v2 the lane, something we don't usually see against Fabi Rudsko. And yeah, that was. And the Raskarste against Faison. Faison was doing really good. Raskarste was just farming it out as he couldn't really do too much. And as he got the items, I didn't think Raskarste did too much in the game as a whole. I think it was more Yoft and Garu. But still, Raskarste was able to hold his own. And later in the game was able to just put so much pressure, had to pull 2 targets from Imantas 5 to stop him.
So previously, when Imantas 5 lost the first game, in game 2 Yasuo was picked. Are we going to see Yasuo in game 2?
We could.
Would you like to see Yasuo picked?
I don't know, because the thing is where if Yasuo, we haven't seen like the Yasuo hasn't worked out too much for Faison. I think he has won games with it, but I think mostly he has lost with Yasuo. So I don't think he could, but that's his like comfort champion. So I guess, and he was doing really good this game. So he might just pick it up and try and solo carry the game 1v9 style. And
well, and that and much more we'll see after a short break, where we'll have the second game between Vegan Unit 4 and Imantas 5. Welcome back to the BSL. So we are in the second champion select versus Imans 5. Well, between Imans 5 versus Vegan Unit 4. And already starting it out with the Olaf pick, Echo, well, Olaf ban, Echo ban as well. So the same bans as in the first game.
Yeah, and this time Imans 5 on the blue side will be able to first pick maybe Swain if Vegan Unit 4 leave it open. But I don't think that, well, they could go Swain top lane, but I don't think that Faison is a Swain player.
Well, I'm pretty confident that Faison could play Swain. I want to see Evelyn banned here, and here it comes.
Oh, the predict master.
Not leaving it open because they don't want to risk it. They need every victory they can get in versus Evelyn. It's a pretty coin flippy game.
Yeah, Derek the Prophet.
Derek the Prophet. Well, Trundle banned, so it was a problem in the first game.
It was a frightening pick from Chaffee-Wall there. Olaf banned also, so 2 bans against Chaffee-Wall. Interesting what we will pick up in the jungle this time. What's strong? Well, Sejuani is still open.
Sejuani was nerfed today.
Yeah, oh yeah, right, she was nerfed. And Swain is picked up for Imantas 5. So we don't know if it's going to be top or mid yet. Most likely, I think top, as I think Faison wants to play more of a carry champion, so that he could try and carry the game.
Or he might just return the favor for the game 1 and play Swain himself. Swain is pretty busted. Now, will we see the Kaiser this game as well? Was Fabi confident enough on Kaiser, or did the misfortune pick dissuade him?
I think it was a good. They did play it well with the Kaiser in the late game.
But they died 2v2.
Well, it happens. Unlucky circumstances sometimes happens.
And whoa, Chaffee-Lol on the Zac. So Zac is probably the last tank jungler which hasn't been nerfed. So yeah, going in with the teamfight composition with the heavy gank potential and Homeless Master. Nidalee was banned in the first game versus him or against him. Well, from him. It was banned either way. And well, Kha'Zix is open. Kha'Zix is open, but it's going to be Jax. Or is it?
Yes, it's going to be Jax. So he wants to skirmish a lot in the early game. Try to 1v1 Chaffee-Wall if he can find him.
Well, what's going on there? Are we going to see Kha'Zix mid lane?
I doubt it, but if it happens, oh, the Nocturne mid lane. It's going to be Yasuo. So yeah, it's going to be Yasuo in the
But will it?
lane.
It is, yeah.
Maybe it could be the big old role swap where Faison goes top lane with Yasuo and Godux goes mid lane with Swain.
I don't think that's going to happen because Yasuo versus the super tanks versus the same Cho'Gath is not the best pick ever. It's easier to try to do something on mid lane, and Yasuo is pretty adept on the Yasuo mid lane.
And as Yasuo is picked up, Garu doesn't feel too comfortable on the Misfortune, as the wind ball is one of the biggest counters.
Well, yeah, he doesn't want like to blind pick Misfortune.
Yeah.
And Ezreal is a great blind pick, nothing much to play against it, but it might be the Kaiser again.
Could be.
Since this is much easier laning phase for the Kaiser.
Yeah, but they might ban it away this time. Tam Kench is banned out, so Inafu won't be able to pick that up. And so 2 bans against Inafu, respecting him a lot. And the last ban, I would want to see Kai'Sa, but they do ban out Braum.
I think that Taric could be banned or contested at least, as it is the last tank jungler if you exclude the Nautiluses and then picks like that.
Camille banned out, so they don't want Yoft on that pickup. We still don't know what Yoft will play. I think he'll play a tank top laner, most likely Cho'Gath or Ornn, something like that. And Morgana picked up for Inafu. So they want to counter the top lane pick, but they know that Swain is the top lane.
Maybe they are looking to go for a carry top lane, and for that to happen, Yoft needs to know the whole team comp from Imans 5. And well, is that going to be Cog Lulu? Fabi used to play a lot of Kog'Maw, but Tristana is locked in. And well, versus Morgana, everything you pick is going to be pretty hard to play against. Maybe Karma could go in here for the teamfight comps. The same Taric as well, but Taric has a terrible laning phase versus Morgana. And what about Lux? Lux got even more buffed in this patch, but it is Shen.
Taric.
That is Taric. So I mentioned Taric a couple of minutes ago.
Yeah, Ritzko likes to play Taric. He has played it a lot, so a good pickup for him. And they have the all-in potential where they could use Dazzle and Tristana could rocket jump in and try to stun them that way, if it happens.
And well, Gnar hovered for the top lane. Now will you have to opt in for that? The last seconds to lock it in. And that is the Gnar on top lane. So Gnar versus Swain. It should go in Gnar's favor since he has the range advantage, but that is again a snowbally matchup on top.
Yeah, and if Chafiwal again can just help out Yoft as much as he did last game, then maybe Swain will be a non-factor in this time.
And well, as the players are loading in, we'll take a short break, after which we'll see the second game between Imantis 5 and Vegan Unit 4.
Never forgive Lakitus for murdering our mother.
I've been cooperating, you're just not listening.
You're not listening to me.
Pasaules top seriāli. Skaties visas sezonas uzreiz visos tavos ekrānos. Shortcut films. Tikai 6 eiro mēnesī. Shortcut. Tu redzēsi.
You spray. You awkward. You're gold. Smell fresh all day with new Axe Gold Body Spray.
Welcome back, and we are in the game between Imantas 5 and Vegan Unit 4. This is the second game, and well, it's going to be pretty interesting. Yoft already pinging that he's going on top lane in the bush, checking out any crazy shenanigans that Imantas 5 could pull off.
Yeah, but Imantas 5 playing it safe, covering all the entrances to the jungle, not letting anything sweep by them.
And well, Nafu going in aggressive. They will not get the ward, unfortunately.
Miscommunication from the bot laners.
I don't think that Ezreal Morgana has enough attack speed level 1 to even clear the ward.
Could be, could be. Garu now walking in, looking for a kill. Well, not a kill, but to poke out I'm Frito or Godux in the jungle, trying to get him off, maybe make him recall. But it does not seem like he will be able to. Gets a ward into the jungle, so they will know that Jax is not starting with the blue buff.
And well, all Zach needs to do is get to level 3, or well, perfectly level 4 to have 2 points into E. And then he can just go to perma-ganking like State. And well, Raska Karastaya on the Cassiopeia mid lane. Now let's see. It's probably his best mid lane champion versus the Facen's best mid lane champion.
Yeah, so this is going to be a skill matchup. Who can best who? Chaffee Wall is again, I think last game it was the same as he just starts alone, doesn't get a leash from his laners. So
well, bot lane already showing off their dominance, but Garu taking a little bit too much damage.
Yeah, but the thing is that Garu with Ezreal is kind of able to 1v2 the lane, so Inafu will have a lot of breathing time to go and help out his other teammates roam a lot, if they will have the chance.
And let's see if Garu plays Ezreal similarly to and a level 2 flash Q from Inafu, and here it goes, like Fabi falls and Rootsko has to flash away not to give double kill to Inafu or to the bot lane.
And Inafu playing like a god. Oh my god, I didn't expect that coming from them. Got to level 2 and just all in right away.
I wanted to say, I wonder if Garu will play Ezreal similarly as Helvis did last week, but it seemed like that Inafu will take the Helvis duty in this game.
Yeah, it is going to be the one making the aggressive plays. And yeah, Inafu has been playing out of his mind recently, really stepped up his game. Every week he has been playing better and better, so really nice to see from them. And if they can make it to the finals in the end, that would be so good for them.
And here we get Homeless passing down top lane. He was not spotted, and Yaft using the jump, getting knocked back, does not have anything on, has flash though, so he will try to flash but gets stunned, and that's going to be a death, and a kill goes to Godux on top lane.
Yeah, good play from them, a really nice play from Godux there was able to just punish the escape, making Yoft die 100%, and Jaffywall getting some deep vision in the jungle. Faison getting poked a bit from Raske Karistai.
Getting zoned off a little bit.
A little bit.
But yeah, the wave is pushing to him, so he'll be able to get most of, if not all, the minions. Or maybe even start pushing the wave again halfway through the lane.
Could be, could be.
And on bot, Chafilo going there. Now Rutsko doesn't have flash. Chafilo with the plays, getting the Q off on Fabi and flashing and auto attacking Rutsko. So they did not have any way to escape that.
I just, what has vegan unit been doing? Their training has been so good because they've become so good. I don't have words to describe them.
It seems like they're just styling.
Smurfing.
Yeah, they're smurfing.
Smurfing the league and taking it by storm, not being afraid from anyone. And if they gave one game to keep yourself alive, then this time it seems that they could just take 2 games from Iman's 5.
And well, it's a little bit too early to say that, but well, yeah, it is.
Do you think so?
It is
Do
like
you
only
really
the
think
5th
so?
minute of the game. Imantis 5 we have a lot of scaling in their team, so it could go late, but the late game could come early for Imantis 5 as well. They have Tristan, they have Yasuo, they have Jax and Swain. On top of that, if Swain was unkillable enough already, they have Rutsko with the ultimate and all the shields and heals.
Yeah, and it will be hard for Vegan Uniform, but I still kind of think that this is in their bag.
A couple of days ago, I played like the craziest one for all ever. We had 5 Tariks versus 5 Maokais, and that was the most fun I've had in League in a while. 5 Tariks just smashing everyone, just shielding and healing each other and stunning, like perma-stunning enemies.
Yeah, but right now...
So Tarik is a really good pick.
Yeah, it's a good pickup for Iman's 5. Garu has the CS lead, is zoning off Fabi. Fabi with 2 deaths already. Like, Vegan Unit 4 bottom has been able to just kill...
And well, Chaffee is looking for the attempt for the repeat gank. They have the pink ward in the bush. They need to push out the minions a little bit so Chaffee can go deeper, but he got spotted. Didn't want to wait for anything, and well, he just blew his opportunity to get a gank bot.
Yeah, blew his cover, but he's still going. Homo Smash is also going to be there.
And almost is level 6, so Chaffee needs to be careful there.
Yeah.
First Drake is Inferno Drake, so it's a pretty important one. And pretty important not to die on bot lane or near the bot lane.
Yeah, both of the teams want to pick that up just so that their scaling is a lot better. They scale faster. But yeah, Raske Karistai did go back.
And on top lane, everyone getting really low. Yaf will die solo on top lane.
Yeah. And this time Godux is able to just keep... this time he is the one controlling the lane, and Yoft having a hard time.
Well, almost went bot, and right as he got spotted, Inafu got the binding on Fabi, pursuing them not to, and another flash Q from Inafu will secure one more kill on the Garu. Ooh, and it's two times off Flash's cooldown. Inafu just goes in for the plays.
Inafu playing like Hakuho. It seems like you cannot ban out this guy. Whatever you would ban, he just has another pickup ready to come out. And yeah, he plays the same champions as Hakuho, Thresh, Morgana. And those are some...
Well, Thresh and Morgana are almost the same champion.
Well, yeah, kind of.
If you can play Thresh, you can play Morgana. And most likely vice versa. Maybe not, but I think that they're super similar champions. And historically, everyone who was a Thresh one trick played Morgana when she got popular like 2 seasons ago.
Okay. Nice history lessons. And again, Yoft now not feeling as confident as he used to.
Yeah, he's against the Swain and 2-0 Swain if nothing less. And mid lane also different. It's playing out differently than on game 1. Facing with near perfect CS and getting a small leads on Raske Karstaya.
Yeah, Chaffel was looking for a gank, but Godux is smelling something. Doesn't want to play too aggressive. Is just going for the last hits and then playing pretty safely. And they most likely expect that Zach should be top lane. But Chaffel is going in together with Yoft. As Yoft got his
and Godux has no flash. He used his ultimate. He's trying to heal up. And will he turn this around? Chaffilo has to back up. He got too low. And Godux is still alive, healed up quite a lot. Now Chaffilo gets snared. The passive gets popped. Yoft has the teleport, but he will most likely not use it.
Yeah,
and a big turnaround. Godux with the 1v2.
Yeah, was able to just outplay this matchup and really well played by them. And Imans 5 taking slowly but surely taking back the game into their control.
And Garu went for the Ultra BM build, going for the Manamune first without the Sheen item.
And Yoff just getting dived there, and Raskakars, they're almost dying mid lane as well. Does survive with a sliver of health. Did have to use bot with Summoners though.
So bot lane currently is the only matchup that is losing, but that's also the most scaling one in the game. And here comes Fabi, goes in, and Rootsko will get the kill on Garu. Now Fabi jumps away, will Inafu turn this around, the binding misses, so they will just try to turn on Inafu, but yeah, a little bit too low. Fabi didn't have his jump. Meanwhile, on top lane, Godux together with Homeless Master takes the first turret.
Yeah, and in Imantas 5 slowed down the game a bit, and now they are the ones making the plays. I guess the first game they weren't so concentrated on the game. I thought that this is going to be a 20-minute win. Understood that that is not the case, and this time playing it more seriously. And yeah, playing it more with strategically, if that's a word.
And the play you mentioned before game, the rocket jump with the dazzle, cutting through the black shield and dealing significant damage.
Yeah, I called it.
Well, I don't know though if the black shield was cut through or it ended at the same time. So that's something I will definitely check later. But yeah, 2v2 return kill from Fabi and Rutsko getting it back.
Yeah, too bad that Fabi didn't get the kill, as he is still 0-3-1. Hasn't been able to get the kills for himself, but still better than nothing.
And that's going to be a pause, a short pause, disconnect for Chafilo. He's already back in the game, or is he? He should be. I saw like a reconnected,
yeah.
But sometimes it's a little bit misleading. So yeah, Swain just being so huge in this game.
Yeah.
Turning it around almost solo, because the early game from Chafilo was so perfect, Inafu going in with the plays, and we have to watch out because his flash is coming off cooldown pretty soon.
Yeah, it could be that they make the big play again. Raske Karste right now is just wants to farm up as much as he can. He would want to kind of win the matchup a bit more than he's winning it right now, but still he'll be a really good team fight champion. And yeah, Ezra also in the mid game, late game will be able to fight. So.
And well, they're going for the Infernal Drake. Homeless Master is there to try to secure it. Well, to try to contest it. He has the smite, and he gets the smite on the Drake. Now, Godux in between everyone, and he will get Inafu. Tarikalt comes down, and yeah, that's Drake. And 2 kills for Imantas 5.
Yes, 7 and 4. Faison now is split pushing on the Yasuo, and they are going for the 1-3-1 with Tristana bot lane.
And well, Yasuo has been considered as the Gnar counter
Yes.
for a while.
Yes. I think Huni was the first one to like introduce, or no, it was
Darshan.
it was Darshan, yeah, that introduced the counter when Gnar was super popular and strong.
And well, Garu trying to defend the bot lane 1v2. Inafu is coming in to help him out. Now they know that Rutsko doesn't have the ultimate on Taric, so Inafu has the flash. Will Fabi and Rutsko stick around for this? It could be a little bit dangerous, but as they have the minion lead, they're pretty confident.
And I think Fabi just hit Garu 3 times, and all the 3 hits were crits, so pretty lucky from him.
Well, he has to save a little bit those crits for the late game.
Yeah. Just like double slide flash for the late game.
Yeah. And well, Chafilo jumps in on the minions, hits one of them.
Well, happens sometimes. They will pick up the first, well, not the first, but the first mid lane, tier 1, and that is going to slowly open the map.
Interesting rotations coming through. They are in Chafilo's jungle. Chafilo has to jump back. Now Garu and Nafu coming in. The binding hits on Homeless Master. He puts down the ultimate. Now Dazzle hits Chafilo. They're going in with the counter strike. Chafilo jumps back in. Now they get the first kill on Homeless Master. And well, we get the Yasuo ultimate. Everyone's super low. Yasuo with the double kill goes in for the triple. And a big turnaround, a couple of turnarounds like left and right, and Yasuo is victorious in that one.
Getting his first 3 kills in that teamfight. This is going to give Imans 5 more time, and they again are going to pick up the mid lane turret. And yeah, here you already can see the how strong the Swain pick is, and Yasuo also in Facen's hands Facen can do so much with the champion.
And well, tier 2 on mid lane falls. Imantis 5 is 4k ahead in 15 minutes, so a big change from game 1.
Yeah, and usually when Imantis 5 get a lead, they know how to finish off the game.
Usually,
yeah.
We don't know what they can do versus VU4 because VU4 has been quite successful into dragging games longer.
Yes.
And they have the team come for it.
Yeah, and they know how to react to plays. So this game is going to be a lot more fun than the last one. Won't be a stomp from the one team. As the last game wasn't a stomp as well, it was like in 26 minutes, but that is still pretty early.
Yeah, well, Mantis 5 is looking to collapse on Chafilo again. Chafilo smites down the ground but gets stunned. Inafu is there to assist them. Now a big Zac ultimate putting down them both. Now will they kill someone before Terracult comes down? They do. They get to kill on Homeless Master. Now Godux and Fabi are right around the corner, but a little bit too late to get something from that.
Yeah.
And it's another Inferno Drake coming up.
And if Vegan, Imantis 5 stole the last Inferno Drake.
And Zac is going to cancel Fabi's jump. Fabi flashes away. And well, will Fabi survive this? He kites it, gets the shield from Taric, but it's not enough. Now Rutsko is the next one to fall as Inafu secures the kill.
Yeah, Inafu 4, 2, and 5, doing a lot. And it's not like, he could have left it for Ezreal, because Ezreal missed his arcade
And there's a teleport coming down from Godux. Facen's running it down bot lane as well. Now, will they be able to catch them out? Now, they turn on Godux. He's 1v3 for the moment, but Yasuo comes in. Now, Black Shield will prevent Yasuo from ulting. Godux gets the first kill, and Chafilo just has to retreat as Facen kills Inafu.
Yeah, and that's, again, another turnaround, just getting something back. A good play from Imantis 5. They are going to also get the bot lane turret, so really good TPs and a navigation from them. And that is going to give a lot for the team. They are now 4k gold ahead, so feeling pretty confident now. Facen has 4 kills, is going to finish the Infinity Edge soon.
And yeah, already with 100% crit. He'll have his Infinity Edge once he backs. Means like a little bit more gold, or he has it probably. He's already backing, has 1300 in the bank. plus an extra 74 for the pink ward. Will he opt in for the pink ward? That's the big question, and he does.
A team player.
So yeah, team player Yasuo. We don't see that often.
Bonkers in the chat.
Bonkers in the chat.
And yeah, now Fabi is getting pushing in the mid lane.
And the second Inferno Drake coming in 10 seconds. Now Mantis 5 is already almost in position to contest that. Not enough vision though. They have a couple of arts.
Yeah, but nice blast cone, teamwork all the way.
But they might be trapped there. Gnar doesn't have the mega form yet. And Volfacin coming in with the double knock-up ultimate. Inafu falls first. Facin kills 3 or 2. Well, he kills 2 and will get the Drake as well. Chafilo jumping in a little bit too late. And that's double kill for Facin and Godux. Now 4-0 for nothing. And well, a little bit too soon for the Baron, but they might go for the inhibitor.
Yeah, I think that they can pick up the inhibitor with no problems. I don't think Rascastia has the tools to protect it.
He has the ultimate and both summoners, so he might have.
Could. Well, I don't
He
think.
has to be careful though.
Yeah, I don't think he'll risk it. As yeah, Homos Master is zoning them off. Enough lands the bind.
And well, Petrifying Gaze getting only one Raske, flashing away from everyone. Now Godux is taking a lot of damage, gets Dark binded. And well, Garu secures the kill. Now Chafilo getting lower and lower. Double knock-up again.
Basin,
and Yaft just cannot get to his ultimate. Fabi jumping in, really ambitious, not getting anything.
Wants some blood, sees that Basin is getting all the highlight reel plays and wants something for himself as well. Almost entered there, but everything is fine. But they are trying to finish off the game, but it does seem like Rutsko is
well,
falling.
Rutsko gets the binding, and it's not going to be a 20-minute game. We're going to play for a couple minutes more. Baron is up, and after this, Imantis 5 have 6k gold lead, and more importantly, they have the inhibitor plus 2 Inferno Drakes.
Yeah, and Baron is now up, so we could go for that. They could go for that.
Well, I guess this game is bonkers, isn't it?
Yes, yes it is. As Baron is now up, Fabi has to back as he doesn't have any mana. So they would want to go back and then try and force the, well not force the Baron, but try and force a fight around Baron. If it happens. Swain meanwhile is bot lane without TP, so he won't be able to join the fight if it breaks out on the Baron pit.
And Facing going in for the KDA build, up and in for the GA third, but that's almost standard for the mid lane. Yasuo has the stopwatch for the next fight, so he can just go in as far as he wants. He doesn't have the flash, so stopwatch will be there to assist him survive longer in team fights. Although he hasn't had any problems with surviving.
Yeah. But yeah, both of the teams don't really have too much vision around Baron, so I don't feel too safe,
well,
but they do go for it.
Raske Kuraste using the ultimate on mid lane on the minions. Now teleport comes in from Yaft. He doesn't have the Mega Gnar. We have seen only one ultimate from Yaft yet.
Yeah, but
and well, Godux is in trouble. He's surely not going to get away from this. Uses the stopwatch, and while he's getting lower, will the Tarek ultimate come through? Big Zac ultimate getting all of them in. And Godux is still alive. Godux is still alive now. Facing wants some action as well. Doesn't get in time to get even assist.
But
Fabi jumps in. And a big ultimate from Yasuo, and that's the ace, and that's going to be the game as well. And Fabi with the plays jumping in, using the Buster shot to proc Yasuo's ultimate. And what a team play, and what a turnaround from Imantis 5.
Yeah, and that's so big. That's going to give them so much the game. They are trying to end the game now. They most likely will have to do it. As I don't see as how Inafu and Chaffee will defend
well,
it.
that's enough. You can do it. Kaiser almost did, or no, Fabi almost did in game 1. But Inafu doesn't have the damage. But what a game, 22-minute game.
Yeah, and it just exploded. And once Imantas 5 get the lead, they know what they want to do. They have the plan. They know how to finish off games, and that's what they did this time as well. Yeah, and Vegan Union 4 going 1-1 this week. That is good for them, as they have now won one game against Keep Yourself Alive and one game against Imantas 5, and that just brings them up in the standings.
And we can see from the damage graphs, Swain being absolutely massive in this one, even topping the Israel with 19k second one in the game. And well, it was all of, if first game was all about Jump, this game was all about Godox.
Yeah, and this time, basically the first game Vegan Union 4 top laner Yoft was able to smash Imantas 5. This time Godox from Imantas 5 was able to just smash Vegan Union 4, and both top laners.
And we saw some interesting plays in this game as well. Inafu going in for the lane control, getting a couple of kills in the lane, pretty flashy kills as well with the flash Qs. Then I would say Yaso Faison made really good plays, really fun to watch. And well, at the end, Fabi wanted something for himself as well.
And he did make a play, so that's good for him. But that was the second game of Imantas 5 versus Vegan Union 4. They go 1-1. We won't check the standings, as this is the middle of the week, so we don't really know where all the teams will stand, as they haven't played the games yet.
And well, today we saw two matchups. First one was Surreal Gaming versus
NACL.
Versus NACL.
Wait, no,
Public Enemy.
Versus
Public Enemy, where Public Enemy took it 2-0. And now 1-1 between Vegan Union 4 and Imantas 5. And both games were almost one-sided.
Yeah.
Some bright spots from both teams in both games. And yeah, a pretty interesting 2 games to watch.
Yeah, a lot of plays happened, and I'm really proud of Imantas 5 and also Vegan Union 4. Both the teams playing really good. That's what we want to see, that high-level League of Legends play. But yeah, this was us today. Today is Wednesday. Tomorrow is the full CSGO day. And then on Friday again, you will meet me and Derek. Together we'll cast Falcon eSports versus Keep Yourself Alive and Team Salamanca versus Iron Wolves.
And yeah, till then, me and Cookie say have a nice evening. And yeah, see you Friday.